This is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back on your Friday afternoon. We've been seeing some passing flurries making their way through the Twin Tiers. Others mainly looking at mostly cloudy skies and some chilly temperatures and some breezy conditions out there to end out your week. Now, if we take a look outside our Watkins Glen Skycam, well, not too much pretty much going on there. You did see some flurries flying around earlier, but again, really not accumulating on the ground compared to yesterday, where you guys were seeing similar conditions, but down here in Horseheads, we were getting about 2 to 3 inches of snowfall on the ground. Quite the difference that lake effect bands can do in such an area. Now, temperatures this afternoon hanging out in the mid upper 20s and getting into the low 30s this afternoon. 31 in Elmira, 28 in Wellsboro, 27 in Ithaca, and right now not tracking too much. Most, if any, of that snow that did fall has now pushed off to the east, and now we're looking at some mostly cloudy skies and a few flurries just flying around here and there. We are going to see breezy conditions continuing this afternoon, upwards of 15 to 20 miles per hour, but they begin to pick up as we go into tonight. Actually, we'll be gusting upwards of about 30 miles per hour overnight and into the start of your weekend. But if we plan it all out going into the rest of today, not tracking too much. A couple of bands off of Lake Erie will try to make their way through the Twin Tiers, as you can see here, mainly over Yates County and parts of Steuben County. That's where you're going to see a couple of these bands settling in. Going into 6 a.m. Saturday morning, a little bit more of the same. A couple snow showers here and there. And once again, where those bands do set up is where we could see some snow accumulation going into the upcoming weekend. So right now, your weekend forecast is playing out like this. Get ready for a couple more snow showers. Looking ahead to the start of your weekend, temperatures take a dip to the upper 20s for both days, but we are going to track some mainly dry conditions going into your Sunday and some mostly cloudy skies to go along with it. Now, as for the snow bands, we are going to continue to see some persistent snow bands up towards the Syracuse area, where they could see upwards of 2 feet of snow in total. Some places up there already are reporting that they got 30 inches of snow going into this afternoon. Now, here in the Twin Tiers, looking at mainly a coating, but a few areas that do see some persistent lake effect bands could see some localized higher amounts, but that's not the only snow we're going to be tracking. If we end out the weekend and go into early next week, a lot of you have been hearing about this winter storm that's going to make its way across the Midwest. Now, this system right now, as we're tracking going into 8 p.m. Sunday night using your European future track, will continue to pass by to the south of us Sunday night and into Monday, but we're going to see the outer bands of this system causing some light snowfall for portions of the Twin Tiers. But by the time it gets off the East Coast, we should see some drier conditions filtering in Monday night and continuing into Tuesday. Now, as for the end of your week and start of your weekend, tracking a few snow showers, temperatures in the upper 20s, low 30s, and we'll continue in those mid to upper 20s going into next week. We're tracking some snow showers Monday, dry conditions by Tuesday, but we're looking to stay in those mid 20s Wednesday and Thursday, but we're tracking the return of a few snow showers.